Nope. As we go on to a game called Narrate. Colin and Ryan will approach the carpet, please, and they have to do a scene of meeting on a sleeper train. Meeting on a sleeper train in which they narrate for each other. Generally, we have a bit of music to help the atmosphere of this along. Where you go.
He was lying on the bunk like a tall giraffe that had just been pulled down by a lion hungering for a big giraffe. Mind if I take the bunk underneath you?
No, go ahead. I knew what was on his mind. I didn't like it very much. But if I had a choice, I'd rather he be in the bunk below me than the bunk above me.
He couldn't realize the secret I was carrying within my heart. Who could? It was a secret too big to reveal to anyone, except... Do you mind if I give you a pie?
I hope it's apple. That's my favorite. I'd never had pie before, but it sounded like an intriguing food. I had something for him, but first I wanted to see how much I liked his pie. Looks like a fluffy pastry dessert.
Yeah, that's fluffy pastry. He didn't realize the pie I gave him was made totally out of some cardboard and pictures of apples. I'm a traveling practical joker. That's my line of work. I enjoy it.
The pie was good. It was damn good. Say, what say you give me the recipe for this pie?
The guy was as tall as a pyramid and twice as thick. He had eaten enough paper to start a paper airplane garage in his stomach. But now he wanted the recipe. What gave, I wondered? I was going to find out. That's one of my best jokes. The picture of the apple pie, and you're eating it. What gives, mister?
Every time I spoke to him, he just walked away. I was hoping he wasn't gonna do it this time.
I don't think so. I think we've... that was so good I don't know how to score that, but perhaps I'll use this biro. Oh, that'll do it. OK, let's do a game now called Party Quirks. And this is going to feature Stephen Frost as the host of the party. All the others are guests of the party, and each of the guests has been allocated a strange way of behaving, a quirk. Stephen has to find out what the others have been given simply by working out what's going on in the improvisation which follows. OK, I see Stephen's ready already for the party. I'll make doorbell noises to indicate that a doorbell noise is being made. And... right, I suppose the records are on. There's music playing, food, drink. Oh, okay.
Hi!
Steve, how are you?
Would you like some food, Huggy?
Yeah, I'm a little hungry.
Long memory you've got.
Yes.
How you doing?
How you doing, all right? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. You won't want... You don't want a drink, right? Yeah. Here it comes. Get it. Yeah, I'm gonna clip. English. Yeah. Come in. It's gonna go a bit quick. Come in. No, come in. It's really kicking. Everything's starting here now. It's a dinosaur raptor. It's a lizard.
Could I help myself to some punch?
Yes.
That would be
You've done a assault course. You're scared of heights.
Right up in the air.
You're a skydiver.
What's he on? What's taking you? Let me in!
You're on top of the. You're on
He's
top of the
underneath
high
an aeroplane,
building.
for goodness sake. Well done, you've got it.
You.
Would you just try on this slipper for a moment? See if it fits in a...
You're half man, half beast. You've got constipation. It's chicken tonight. We're having chicken tonight.
Okay, I'm afraid you haven't got that one. He's a frog turning into a prince.
Oh, fabulous.
I can't fault you there, Stephen. He was supposed to be a frog turning into a prince, but he got stuck in a Kentucky Fried Chicken attitude. We go into a game called Hoedown. This is a game for everybody, and they'll all be making up a song on the spot in the form of a Hoedown with the assistance of Richard Ranch at the piano. And can you do a Hoedown about your worst nightmare? Which might even be a Hoedown, I suppose. But anyway, do a Hoedown about your worst nightmares, and take it away, Stephen.
When I go to sleep, I have nightmares all the time. I have this weird dream. I'm covered in lime, and a giant licks me really, really hard. And by the time he's finished, I've turned to a lump of lard.
I have lots of nightmares and I try to be brave. I'm covered in Vaseline with my mom in a cave. Then in the morning I wake up from a chance, and in there in my bed is Colin in my pants.
Every night I go to sleep each night. And when I have a horrible dream, it gives me quite a fright. I'm at a carnival and that big cotton candy I've won. I eat it, and when I wake up, I find my pillow's gone.
When I go to sleep at night, you know my biggest fear, that walking around my room is some sort of creature. Let me start over. When I go to sleep, I'm so afraid of the dark. Then one night I turned on the lights just for a lark. Right before me is a really ugly creature. Then I realized that I'm looking in the mirror.
Excellent. Well, because of the excellent Hoedown and other games, or possibly despite it, the winner this week is Stephen Frost. So well done, Stephen. And he has to read the credits in the style of my choosing. He's the first man to Mars, and he's filing a report from that planet saying there's nothing there, not realizing that the other three are aliens behind him, making funny gestures to the camera. Anyway, that should make sense. Just remains me to thank Stephen Frost, Colin Mochrie, Brad Sherwood, Ryan Stiles, Richard Ranch at the piano, me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
It's absolute desolate up here. It's red, it's cold. There's nothing up here. It looks like a complete Richard Branch up here. Absolutely empty and vacant. And as you can tell, Michael Madsen, yes, there used to be water on Mars, but I don't think there's any here now. And you can tell Paul Wilson, as far as I'm concerned, there is no life on Mars. There is nothing here that Mike Beale said there would be, and there isn't. And Denise O'Donoghue, I must thank her for letting me on this planet.